starts raining as soon as I hit record. Anyway, well, let me turn this off for copyright purposes.
Let me tell you about Forza Link. Forza Link tracks the status of you and the people you meet online, and suggests ways for you to link up, converse, and play together.
Okay, anyway, here we have a 1979 Chevy Camaro. Beautiful car. I made a drift car out of it. This is my first build and tune on this game, considering that this game came out yesterday. Yeah. I don't have very much unlocked, because I only have the second wristband, which is the green one. So I'm just gonna kind of drift this road, and if that doesn't take a lot of time, like shorter than I expect, then I believe some of you know this little mountain pass right here. Start up here, and then we'll go ahead and run that. Cause I think we have fast travel here. Nope. Okay. Here, I can fast travel here, and then drive the rest. But I'm gonna drift this until this waypoint. We're gonna catch this little drift zone. And it hasn't rained in this game yet since I've been playing it, and I will say that this is very stunning. Very nice to look at. So I will say that this build is all-wheel drive, but hear me out before you click on. The sound of my headset, like getting close to that wall, is freaking sweet. Anyway, hear me out here. The reason I do all-wheel drive builds is because most of the time I'm drifting, it is. Hold on, I need to focus on what I'm saying here. Most of the time that oh, that's cool. It shows like the livery I have on it and everything. I did that livery myself. That's also my first livery on Horizon 6. It was Bumblebee. Anyway, so what I was saying was, the reason I do all-wheel drive drift builds is because when I'm drifting, we'll say 8 times out of 10, I am either going for points in drift zones, or I'm drifting competition, which in that case I'm still drifting for points. And the all-wheel drive cars are going to accumulate points so much quicker than rear-wheel drive cars. If I'm those other 2 times out of 10, when I'm drifting with my boys, just cruising around the map, that is when I will use rear-wheel drive cars. Me personally, I find that I have a little more control and stability with rear-wheel drive, making them easier to drift, in my opinion. There will be rear-wheel drive drift builds on the channel down the line. But this one is all-wheel drive, and that is the reason it is that way. Now back to what we were doing. Ooh boy, we gotta get to that drift zone and stop smacking all these cars. You know what? It's just this is pretty much just to show you guys what the car can do. Okay, 203,000. That's not my best through that zone. but it's also the only drift zone that I have.
You've arrived at your destination.
Yeah, I'd say I didn't see that one coming. So, and like for reference, hold on. No, I gotta get used to the leaderboard button being Y. I'm placed 4,320 worldwide on this drift zone. Which, I mean, I don't know how big is the leaderboard if I scroll to the bottom. I'm in the top 10% for it. I mean, like, I'm also still kind of getting used to this game. It just released yesterday. I'll say it's justified. And we got Don Juan Song, who like literally does stunt driving and drift builds on this game. I'm not that far behind him. Right, we'll hit that drift zone again. We'll hit it again. The other way. So how does this work? I can fast travel to any road I have discovered, it looks like. Got this bonus cord. Ooh, hold on. I should have started the other way. That's my bad. I started. Too fast.
Unlucky, but the drift zone isn't going anywhere.
We'll just rewind it. I don't like rewinding in videos, but in this scenario, I think it's warranted.
Head back to the start, give it another run. Just make sure you're moving forwards through the zone. Any stopping or wrong turns ruins the flow, you won't get your score.
I could probably make that turn there in one sweep.
You've arrived at
195
your
for an
destination.
hospital, it's not horrible. We'll give it one more go through. One more. I don't really have a basis as far as like what is a good drift car, or like what's a good drift score through this zone, because this is my first drift car in this game. Really have a basis. This is the basis. This is the trial run. Ah man, I tried to swing it and get the freaking forward. Okay. That idle is just mean. I love the way the cars sound in this game. They sound great. So now for the build and tune. I will say, if you guys do want this design, that's fine. I'll do some of my designs. Okay, share codes here. Perfect. The share code for the Bumblebee livery is 656-931-379. More time, that is 656-931-379. And that's kind of like a new looking, it's not really rusted and beat up. Man, I love the look of this car. I'm gonna get one in real life. I'm gonna get one of these. They're not expensive either. And I'm already making use of the different wheels in the front and back. Because in the movie, you got 2 different wheels going on. Okay, now tunes, which is what you guys are here for. I will start by giving you guys the share code. Drift. I hurt my left wrist yesterday bowling, and it does not feel good. I'm not left-handed either, so I don't know how that happened. Drift. I don't even know. Okay, so now if I go, my tuning setups. Okay, the share code for the Drift Camaro is 126-465-279. One more time, that is 126-465-279. And if you want to do it yourself and make your edits and whatnot, here we go. Starting with the upgrades. For the engine swap, we have the 8.9 liter V8 DSC. Mainly because it makes 1500 horsepower. All-wheel drive, as I said earlier. For aero, you are welcome to do whatever you'd like. Then for tires, you want the drift tire compound. Front tire width, you want the stock 225s. Rear tire width, you want the maxed out 345s. For the wheels, you're welcome to do whatever you like, but for the front, in the specialized rim style, I have the Krager SS Super Sports. And for the rear, I believe Mickey Thompson ET Drags. This is kind of like a movie car build at the same time. For rim size, I have 16s in the front and the back. For the spacers, in the front you want the stock width. For the back you want the widest one. For the drivetrain, you want the race 7-speed transmission, race driveline, and drift differential. Oh man, I did that on accident. My finger twitched. God, did that sound good. That idle is mean. Or as I had drift differential, if I didn't say that already. Drift driveline, or race driveline, and I know I said transmission. I want to hear that start up again. Race brakes, drift suspension, race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars, no roll cage, and race weight reduction. Now we're going to move on over to the tuning. Custom tuning. Tires, you want 25.5 in the front, 33.5 in the rear. Gearing, 2.20 final drive. I adjusted first gear to 4.03. The rest are stock. Alignment, camber is negative 1.5 in the front, negative 1.4 in the rear. For toe in the front, it's 2.6 outward, 0 for the rear. And front caster angle of 7. Anti-roll bars, 12.8 in the front, 14.4 in the rear. Springs, 497.8 in the front, 588.1 in the rear. Ride height is 6.6 in the front, 8.2 in the rear. For damping, 5.8 in the front, 6.5 in the rear. Bump, we have 2.3 in the front and 2.7 in the rear. For aero, if you got it, leave it stock. Braking, balance is 100% towards the front. Pressure is 100%. Finally, for the differential, 30% acceleration, 0% deceleration. For the rear, 80 acceleration, 0 deceleration, and a center balance of 85% towards the rear. And that's that. There it is, our first build and tune video on Forza Horizon 6. Not really any escaping from the copyright music that's continuously playing. We could do our donuts here, I suppose. Well, where's the spot that would be? Huh. There's some pretty big intersections here. Just fast travel on over here to do our donuts, because that's how we end off all the videos around here. Need a big open area. Oh, I could have went to the docks, huh? Shoot. Oh well. Alright, with all that stuff done, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video, and that is all from me today.